What's up? What's up? Cam Jennings, aka Zero Fats, coming at you on behalf of EpicConversions.com. I am back to try this again. I hope you guys can hear me now. I made the mistake of not checking good enough the first time I tried this live stream, and people couldn't hear me. And I went for like 30 minutes without people being able to hear me. Luckily, my beautiful wife was kind enough to give me a call and let me know, hey, no one can hear your live stream, by the way. So that was pretty nice of her, and I'm glad that happened because I was able to shut it off only 30 minutes in and go ahead and shut it off and get it going right. So here we are again, take two. And I hope that everybody can hear me now. Hey, give me a 1 if you guys can hear me. Can you guys hear me okay? We're gonna talk, guys. I want to teach you guys some stuff today that might help you. If you're out there right now and you're having trouble with a job you don't like, what's up, Andy? Cool, Nick. Cool. TRHG, cool. If you guys are out there right now, you don't like your jobs, or you're out there right now and you're hard up for money and you feel like you might be able to make this online thing happen, but you're not quite sure where to get started, you don't know how to do it, or you haven't had any success at it before, then you're in the right place, because I just launched a product, and to sell that product, what's worked really good for me is education. Education works really good for me when it comes to selling products. So whether you want to buy my product or not, I hope to educate you today and to put you in a place where you can go and succeed, okay? Andy says, do you know what to say after you burp? Tell us, Andy. What do you say after you burp? I don't know if Andy's a troll or if he's here to learn or what's up with that. I'm not sure, but that's okay, whatever. All right, guys, so what I want to do now that everybody can hear me, I want to go ahead and I want to share my screen with you. So, you know, guys, I've done a lot of different things to make money on the internet. If you guys have been following me for a while, then a lot of you know I started on Amazon selling physical goods. A lot of you know that I moved over to Kindle and I sold ebooks for a while. I still do have books on Amazon, by the way. Then I moved on and I had a membership site. And, you know, then I moved on to affiliate marketing and digital marketing and all that good stuff. And, you know, I've done a lot of different things. I have a blog. I've done blogging. And I still do blogging, you know, I still do it. So it's cool. I've done a lot of different things and I've made money a lot of different ways online. But what I want to talk to you guys about now is what I think is probably the fastest way to jumpstart an online business. I would say it's probably the fastest way to start it. And I'm not telling you that because, oh, I'm just trying to sell you some shit. I don't really care whether you buy something off of me or not. I'm just telling you the straight truth. That's what I've always done. You guys can look through my videos. I have years of videos on this channel, just years and years of video of me spitting the straight truth to you. It's never been anything else. It doesn't need to be anything else. I don't really care about, you know, pretending to be something I'm not. I'm just the person that I am. So, and you know, like it, don't like it, I don't really care. But I just want to be honest with people. I want to help people as best I can. And yes, obviously this is my job. This is how I make money. So of course, I would love it if people buy things from me because I know that the things I sell help them even more. So, but it's all good at the end of the day. So we're over here on Warrior Plus right now because I want to show you my newest product that I just created. It's kind of funny. This product right here, I just released it this morning. It just released. As you can see, It's brought in about $500 in revenue so far. It's called Launch Levels. And basically, it's a case study of my last launch, which was called Free Funnels. It was my most successful product launch to date. It's generated almost $16,000 in revenue. You guys, it generated over $13,000 in revenue in the first 5 days. So it did really, really well. And it was my most successful product to date. So yeah, it was pretty cool. So after I did that one, I wanted to do another one that just really kind of talked to people about my process and what I did to get these kind of numbers. How did I get these kind of numbers? What did I do exactly, step by step? That's what this product is. How did I make that happen? Because, you know, I don't know if you guys realize this, but there's 2 steps to launching a digital product. One is creating the digital product, and then the second step is marketing the digital product. You can create an awesome digital product, and if you don't market it right, it's not going to sell. So there's 2 halves to it. And, you know, this case study right here, it doesn't deal with the product creation aspect as much. It deals more with that second part, how to sell that thing, how to market it, how to put it in a position to actually be profitable. That's what this case study deals with. So it's pretty specific, and it's really good. I'm proud of it. So very, very cool. Enough about that kind of stuff. I want to jump back here to this screen really quick though, and I want to just check to see if anybody has any questions for me so far about launching a product or anything like that. Anybody who's not named Andy Kishore. Anybody who's not named Andy Kishore, if you have a question, go for it. Andy, you, my friend, are helpless. You are helpless, my friend. I cannot help you. You are a knucklehead. I can't help you, man. All right, cool, Nick. That sounds good, man. Okay, so cool. What I want to do now is I want to talk to you guys a little bit about this whole like digital asset thing, this product launching thing. Thanks, Nick. Cool, man. Very cool. So I want to talk to you guys about this whole situation, right? Because like I said, you guys, I've done a lot of things. I'm not saying I've done it all, but I've done a lot. And I think this is one of the quickest ways to get started. I really do. Because you can create a digital product fairly quickly that solves a simple problem. You know, one problem, one solution kind of problem. And Linda says she's not Andy, but she seems to have lost me. Okay, well, I haven't really went anywhere yet. So if you have a specific question, Linda, feel free to ask and I'll answer it as best I can. What I was saying was this whole, let me switch off of this screen share for just a second. So what I was saying was, you guys, like I've done a lot of things, but this whole product launching thing, this one product, one solution kind of product launching thing, it's very fast and very, very effective. You can jumpstart an online business with this kind of tactic. With these kinds of methods, you can jumpstart an online business. If you have a brand, like Epic Conversions is my blog. It's also my brand. It's my business. Now, when I launch products, I launch them under the Epic Conversions name. And every single product that I launch, it builds my brand. Okay, it's very good at building my brand. So what I'm telling you is that launching digital products is very good if you want to start an online business. It's very good at building your brand awareness. It's also very good at producing a large amount of capital to put in your bank account. So these are kind of some of the reasons I love digital product launching. Also, it puts buyers on your email list. And I think that email is the core of your audience. That's just the way it is. I think if you don't have an audience, you don't have an online business. And if you don't have an email list, then you have no core of your audience. That's just it. The email list is the core of your audience. Without the audience, you have no online business because the audience is the key. And that's just the way it is, guys. And what I'm telling you is that product launching is a very fast, effective way to start building an audience quickly. People who look to you for answers, people who look to you for information, and that respect what you have to say. So yes, you can do that with YouTube. Yes, you can do that with blogging. Yes, you can do that with starting a Facebook group. You can do that with a lot of things. But what I'm telling you is you could YouTube for a year, and at the end of that year, you might still not have made a lot of money. You could start a Facebook group, and at the end of the year, you might have a Facebook group of like 30,000 people, and you still might not have made a lot of money. But I guarantee you, if you are product launching for a year and you are putting out simple problem, simple solution products, and you are working on getting better, you are going to have a business in a year. You're not going to have just, I'm not making any money. That's not what that's going to be. Because every time you launch, you're going to put more buyers on a list. Let me show you guys something really quick. Let me go back to screen share. So if we go back over here and we look at these 500 visitors who've visited this case study, 46 sales, okay? That's really not very good, to be honest with you. It's, you know, this conversion rate, I really wanted above 10%. That's okay though. $515 in revenue, 46 sales. These 46 people went on my buyers list. Okay, what I'm trying to tell you is it's not just about this one sale, okay? You know, if you know how to do email marketing, you can extend the life of that customer, okay? It's not just about this one sale. It's what's the value of this lead over a 3-month period? What is that value, okay? I don't want to get too in depth into this, you guys. I'm not trying to confuse you. But the point is, these 46 leads right here, they're much more valuable than, like, if I go over here to my website, right, and I go over here to Epic Conversions, see the first thing that pops up, hey, let me show you 50 ways to get traffic today. If I say let's make it happen right here and I opt in, okay, that lead that I get from there, it's just not quite as valuable as one of these leads, because I know that these people are okay spending money to learn things, okay? These people might not be, right? They might not be okay spending money to learn things. Heck, they might not have money to spend to learn things, and that's okay too. That's fine. But these people that are okay spending money to learn things, these people are how I make a business, right? I can't make a business just doing everything for free, right? So these buyers leads are very important, right? And maybe you guys already knew that, but also maybe some of the things I'm talking about might sound a little complicated to you. Some of the things I'm talking about might sound a little bit like over your head or too complicated or too much to deal with. But I'm telling you guys, if I'm saying things that are over your head or too complicated to deal with, listen, this is one of those situations where you can dumb it down until it makes sense to you and move forward with what you understand. And then as you learn more, you build upon what you know. I hope that makes sense. You know, you got chess masters out there, and then you got chess beginners, right? So chess is not too hard to learn how to play, but it's very hard to learn how to master. So most of you guys can learn the basics of the moves on how to play chess, right? But, you know, it takes a little practice and a little study to become a master at this game. Well, it's the same thing with this product launching. It takes a little practice and a little study to become a master, but I think most of you guys can learn the basics, right? So let's talk about some basics, because I thought this whole thing was a little overwhelming when I first got started, and I thought there was so much to learn, and I didn't understand what was happening. But you know, I ran into a guy named Alex Jeffries, and Alex Jeffries, I don't want to say he was a mentor of mine because I never had bought coaching with him, but I pretty much bought like every one of his courses. So I guess he was kind of a mentor of mine. But Alex Jeffries kind of taught me this, so I don't want to take credit for this. But this whole little thing that I'm getting ready to show you was kind of a eureka moment for me, and it really helped me with launching products, and I hope that it helps you too. So let's go ahead and get into it. Right now, this probably looks like just gobbledygook. It doesn't really make a lot of sense, but I want to fill some of these blocks in for you and kind of explain it to you as I go. So the first one we're going to fill in is product, right? The P over here stands for product. Okay, now this A over here, it stands for automated website. Okay, the A, it stands for automated website. Okay, now this S right here, it stands for sales material. See, I got smarter that second time around. The first time I did that, it didn't look that good. But sales material, right? So we got sales material right there, and in this last one, we got traffic. Okay, these four little sections of the quadrant. Okay, and you know, when it comes to launching a digital product, you know, it's three things. It's really basic at the heart of it. It's just, you know, you create, package, and you release. Okay. And I know that, like, you know, when you hear people talking about launching products and stuff, there's a lot of internet marketing lingo and a lot of different, like, language and stuff like that. And there's a lot of complicated numbers, and it can look a little complicated. But at the end of the day, it really comes down to these three things: create, package, release. And I kind of divide them up into these four quadrants, okay? And the way it works is this. Let me just, let's use this one. All right, so we're going to create a product, right? We're going to create a product. We're going to package that product with an automated website. So we're going to give people a way to buy the product, whether we're sleeping, whether we're awake, whether we're off at the grocery store, whether we're taking our kid to a ballet recital. No matter what, that automated website's going to work for us, right? Now, also included in our package is going to be some sales material. Now, the sales material doesn't have to be confined to the website. It's not just necessarily the sales page. You know, if you guys think about this video you're watching right now, this, in my book, is considered sales material, right? Because although I'm teaching you guys something right now, I'm also making you aware of the product I just launched, and I want you to understand that I believe it can help you quite a bit if you're ever interested in learning how to launch a digital product, right? If this is something you're interested in, that's a product that will really help you. So, but it's education, but it's sales material as well. So, and then we release, right? And we release by sending traffic to our sales page. It's simple, but it's like chess, right? It's easy to learn, it's hard to master. But I would like to take a minute here today and get you guys one step closer to mastering this simple little outline, right? Because you're not that far away. If you did this for 12 months, I'm telling you, you could be working for yourself. And that's just the way it is. Have you ever known me to bullshit you on my YouTube channel? I've never done it. I have no reason to bullshit you. You know, it is what it is. I mean, look, I'm going to get mine regardless. I know what I'm talking about. But I'm here right now because I want to help you. So anyways, yeah, so this is it, right? So let's, I want to discuss each of these because each of these things people get held up by. Each of these things people get mixed up with. And I want to talk about some obstacles people face right here in creating products, creating automated websites, and sales materials. And I want to talk about people getting held up with traffic as well. Okay, so let me first, before I get into that, let me switch back, stop screen sharing for just a second. Let me go back to here where I can see you guys' comments. And I want to just check in with you guys and see if anybody is having any questions for me right now. I want to Nick says, is automated website and sales page the same? Well, you know, an automated website and sales page are the same. You know, your automated website is going to include a sales page, and it's going to include a download page, right? In its most simple form, your automated website is going to include a download page, and it's going to include a sales page, right? But sales material is not just the sales page, Nick. Sales material is going to include other things. Like this video right here that you guys are watching would be considered sales material, right? So if you put a post out on your blog that's designed to help people, but it's also pitching a product, whether it's your product or an affiliate product, that's sales material, right? Yeah, so cool, very, very cool. All right, awesome, guys, awesome. All right, so let's go back and let's talk a little bit more about this simple little diagram. There's a lot of hard things to do out there, you guys, and I wouldn't necessarily say this is one of them. This is one of those things, you guys, where whenever you start a new job, you got to learn some stuff. And like the first week of that job, you might be like, oh my God, this is horrible. This is the worst job of my life, man. This stuff is too hard. I don't know if I can get this stuff. And that's how you feel when you first get started with something new, you know? And I think it gets worse the older we are. Man, I'm almost 41 years old. When I try to learn something new, it's like, whoa, hold the phone, dude. What? It's like you can't teach an old dog new tricks or something, you know? So I hate that it's like that, man, but it kind of seems like that's how it is. The older you get, the harder it is to learn new things. But the fact of the matter is, don't let this stuff intimidate you guys, because it's just another thing to learn, man. It's not necessarily hard or not hard. It's just another thing to learn. So it's no different than when you started your first job. So anyways, let's talk about this. Creating a product. Now, many of you guys have transferable skills, you know? You just do, you know? You have things you're smart about, and you might not even realize that, you know, other people would be interested in learning those things, you know? Things like time management skills, you know? Things like anybody out there ever had a sales job? Anybody ever out there ever had to sell something for a commission or stuff like that? You guys have transferable skills, right? If you've ever been out there in a situation where you've had to have really good time management, you've had to kind of manage yourself, and you've been in charge of what you do, and no one was over your shoulder the whole time, now you have time management skills, right? That might turn into a product about time management. You think that's not in demand? You think people don't care about learning about time management? It's highly in demand, highly in demand. And as a matter of fact, if we go over here and we type in time management, and we see what we pull up on Google, we'll see searches related to time management examples, importance of time management for students, time management techniques. Right here, time management techniques. These are your customers, right? The people who type that in, time management techniques, those are your customers, okay? So we're going to study those people. Who are these people? What are they typing in? What are they searching for? Where are they hanging out on the internet? Are they in Facebook groups? Are they on YouTube? I promise you, pretty much everybody's in Facebook groups and everybody's on YouTube. So you just got to go find them, okay? If we go over to Facebook, and we type in time management, if I can spell it right today. If we type that in, man, and we go to groups, we'll see this group here, the Time Management Academy, has almost 2,000 people in it. Tactical Time Management Tribe. I'm not seeing tons of great examples of groups with time management. Well, it doesn't matter. We can look around. That's not really the focus of this discussion, but trust me, we can look around and find the people that are trying to figure out how to better prioritize their time. I was just trying to think of another way to word that time management to kind of like find where these people are hanging out at. Anyways, it doesn't matter. I don't want to waste too much of your time on it. The point is, it's a transferable skill. If you have been in a place where you've had to learn these skills of time management, that's a transferable skill. Okay, so cool. So many of you have experience in things that have skills that are transferable that you can actually create products about. And now, the challenge of that is after you create a good product about it, then the other challenge of that, the second part of that, is to find that crowd and to sell that product, right? So there's two parts of the digital product launching game, right? Creating a good product and then selling it, right? Now, the other thing I want to talk to you about is if you don't have experience with anything, if you can't think of anything you're good at or whatever, so you can outsource almost anything, right? You can outsource almost anything, even experience you can outsource. How do you do it? Okay, let's say I want to do a dog training course, right? But I don't know anything about dogs, and I've never owned a dog in my life. So what do I know about dogs, right? What do I even know about it? So what do? Well, I'm going to go find some people who are experts on dogs and dog training, and I'm gonna interview them. I'm going to interview them. All right, because I can interview the experts and I can come up with 10 questions and ask each of these experts those questions, and I'll get some great answers. I'm going to get some great feedback from these people, and that's going to be a giant tomb of information for anybody interested in dog training. But what's the best kind of product to create? Is it just like a dog training product? Is that like the best kind of product to create when it comes to, if I wanted to create a product in the dog training niche, would I create a product about dog training, or would I create a product about how to get a dog to stop peeing on the floor? Or would I create a product about how to get my boxer to stop eating my socks, right? Those might sound like silly examples, but they will sell better than a dog training book. Right? They're very specific. They're very one problem, one solution oriented. And these one problem, one solution products, they tend to sell very well. They tend to sell very, very well. And they're easier to market. They're easier to create sales material for. Okay? Have you ever tried to, and I'll tell you why, guys. It's just psychology. It's the way we think. We don't think in terms of, I want the answer to everything. When was the last time you wanted the answer to everything? When was the last time you went to the library or got on the internet to search for the answer to everything? It never happened. You didn't do it. Okay? When was the last time you got on the internet and went for a search on how to fix your entire house? You didn't do it. You got on the internet and searched for how to fix your hot water tank, or how to fix a leaky roof. Or, what are the best shingles that are going to last the longest for the most economic price, right? What are the best windows that are going to keep my house the warmest, that are going to be the most economical in price and that never break? These are the kinds of things we search for. We search for simple problem, simple solutions for one single problem at a time. That's how we think. And that's how we think when we go to buy things as well. We don't look for the answer to everything. That's not how we think. So, if my dog's peeing on the floor, I'm not going out there and looking for a dog training product. I'm going out there and looking for a product on how to get my dog to stop peeing on the floor. I might settle for a dog training product. I might pick it up and look through it and see if it'll solve my problem. But, if I got a problem with my dog trying to bite people when they come over to my house, man, if I can find a book that specifically deals with that problem, and if I can find a book that specifically deals with that problem and my specific race of dog or breed of dog, whatever you want to call it, even better. I'm buying that thing. That's just the way it is. So, and that's how we think as people. We think single problem, single solution. That's how we think. So these kinds of products, they sell themselves well. And guys, I'm not just talking to you from theory here. This is I speak from experience here. I've tried it both ways. Let me show you something. If we go back a couple of products, this product right here, Affiliate Command, 2017. This is a product I created. You see, oh, well, it generated $5,600. That's almost $6,000. It did pretty good. It did okay, man. But think about this. I had 3 months of time invested in this product, creating this product. It's pretty much everything I know about making money on the internet in this product wrapped up, okay? And it made this much money, right? That's a whole lot of time in and some results, all right? Now this product right here, this is the product I spent about 2 days making, okay? Almost $16,000 in revenue. About 2 days making this. What does it do? Well, this one teaches people how to do everything. This one teaches them how to create a sales funnel for free. How do I create a sales funnel that is effective for free, where I don't have to pay for any tools? That's what this does, okay? So the simple problem, simple solution is very effective because of the way we think. And I speak to you guys from experience. I've tried it both ways. Just because you're a master at many things, that doesn't mean people want to learn everything. People are looking for the simple solution to the problem that they have, right? So take this product I'm doing right now. I just launched it today, Launch Levels. What does it do? It teaches people how to launch a product successfully, right? And matter of fact, it goes even deeper than that, because it doesn't even teach them how to create a product. It just teaches them how, once they've already created a product, it teaches them how to sell that product, right? How can I sell this product? And you know what? It's a case study of how I did it. How did I do it? But it doesn't really talk about the first part of product launching, which is product creation. It doesn't even really touch on that very much. It talks about how I came up with the idea for my product, but it doesn't really go into the specifics per se of product creation. It jumps right to how the hell do I sell this thing, right? It jumps right to that one problem, okay? So this is good because once you create the product, you have to now create some sales material for it, right? The automated website, the sales material, and when you start trying to create a sales page, simple problem, simple solution is a lot easier to create sales copy for, because you have a solution for a certain group of people and you can talk about it. You can talk about the benefits, you can talk about the features, and you can talk about the whole thing. Now, when you're trying to create a sales page for a product that does everything, that gets a lot more challenging to do a sales page for. Trust me. I'm telling you, I'm speaking to the truth to you, okay? So anyways, one of the problems that people have when they're creating products is they want to, especially the first product, they want to create a product that solves everything. Man, I was a plumber for 20 years. I want to write a product about plumbing, right? And I just want to solve every single problem in the world related to plumbing. Now I'm going to spend 3 months creating this book on plumbing, right? And guess what, man? People don't want your book on plumbing. They want a book that teaches them how to fix a leaky sink. They want a book that teaches them how to fix a stopped up bathtub. That's what they want, right? Because that's how we think as people. Single problem, single solution. All right, so consider that when you're going out there and you're thinking about creating products. Automated website, okay? People have trouble with sales copy. People have trouble with sales funnels, okay? So look, I'll say this, and we'll go back to this for a second. I want to go back to, I want to talk about the sales. Let's look at the sales funnel for this newest product I just created, okay? We see there's 7 products in this sales funnel, not just one. There's the front end product. There's another one. 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 Why so many products? That's 1 product on the front end, 3 upsells, and 3 downsells. Why so many products? Why so many products? Okay. So we make a lot of products and put a lot of products in a sales funnel because although you hear people complaining about deep sales funnels, what you have to understand is the people that complain are vocal, okay? They're vocally unhappy. But people who are happy, they don't usually say anything, okay? Now if we look, do you see my sales funnels? This product here, $6,900 in revenue generated, $4,200 on the front end product, $1,800 generated on the OTO 1, almost $1,000 generated on the downsell 1, $300 on OTO 2. So if I just would have released the front end product and I wouldn't have put these other things in my funnel, I would have lost about $3,000. It doesn't make any sense. Do you want to lose $3,000? I don't. That's almost half my revenue generated from a sales funnel. So they're valuable. It's in your best interest to learn how to do them. So here's another one: parabolic content engine, 3,300 on the front end, 1,800 on the sales on the oh, that's DS1, 884 on upsell OTO 1, $97 on the coaching call in the back. So you see over and over lots of money being generated in the sales funnel, money that wouldn't have been there without the sales funnel. You can see it repeating itself over and over, okay? And we look, and we can look at free funnels up here. And I've actually taken 2 products out of free funnels because free funnels had coaching in the funnel, but once the group coaching expired, I closed. I had a group of people that I put in a class, and once that class was full, I took that out of the sales funnel. So you don't see the entire sales funnel in here, but it had 6 products in the funnel as well, and then the front end. So, but the point I'm trying to prove to you guys is sales funnels work, right? And that's why people do them. Now, I'm not telling you guys to start out making these giant sales funnels and stuff. I'm not telling you have to do that. I'm sure that if you've never done this before, that looks a little overwhelming. I'm not telling you to do that, okay? What I'm telling you is this is the goal. This is how people win at this game, okay? This is part of it right here. So when it comes to an automated website, the goal is not just the sales page and the download page, but the sales page, the download page, and then maybe 6 more little bitty sales pages for 6 more download pages for those products that are in your sales funnel, right? And then once you got that set up, it just lives there and makes money for you. Pretty cool. So that's kind of the goal with an automated website. I think a good starting point is just a front end product. Just create a product and then create an upsell for that product, just one. And we call that a foundation funnel. So you have the front end product, and maybe that's a special report on like plumbing or whatever you want to make it about. And then maybe the upsell is just the video version of that report. Maybe you take that report and you open up a PowerPoint presentation. You kind of put that special report that you wrote and you put it in PowerPoint slides and you narrate it, right? You just narrate the thing. So your chapter now just becomes 2 pages of bullet points. You know, very simple. You narrate over it. Now you got an 1.5-hour long video presentation that becomes the upsell for that front end offer. And now you have not just the product, but a sales funnel. Pretty cool. So that's part of packaging, right? The automated website. And then the other part is sales material, right? And this is, you know, look, let's be honest with ourselves. Sales material, it takes practice to make good sales material, right? This video you guys are watching right now is educational, but it's also sales material because I'm promoting my product right now. I am interested in you guys checking out my product because I think that if you find value in what I'm teaching you right now, if you think that what I'm teaching you will help you right now, then I know that my product launch levels will most definitely help you. So it's educational, but it's also sales material. Okay, when I put a blog post on my blog that's designed to teach, but it's also designed to push people at a product, it's sales material. When I send out an email to my list, that's sales material, right? And of course, you know, the sales page itself, you could also count that as sales material if you want to. But the problem people have with sales material is, I think it's just practice, man. You know, when they start out, they're nervous because they're trying to sell something. So it all comes across wrong. They don't be themselves, right? They're not being themselves. They don't speak in a natural voice when they're doing video. They don't write in a natural conversational tone when they're writing, and they're just trying to copy everything else, right? So that doesn't work. That doesn't work because people don't just resonate with people who are like them. They resonate with people who are real, whether they're like them or not. You know, I can't tell you how many people that I'm friends with who are nothing like me. They don't dress like me. They don't look like me. They don't drive the same kind of cars I drive. They don't have families like I do. And it's cool because I'm just honest with them. I'm real with them. And people always respect your honesty, right? So the goal, I think, when it comes to sales material is this, right? Provide a little entertainment value, provide a little actionable content, and pitch, right? That's the three-part formula to that, you know? Little entertainment value, a little actionable content. Step 1, do this. Step 2, do that. Or a lesson. A lesson would work too. You know, if you get a lesson to what you're saying, if you got a story for entertainment value, and then there's like a lesson to the story that would help them in some way, that's okay for actionable content. And then that kind of leads into a pitch for your thing. That's good. That's good sales material. That's good for an email. That's good for a blog post. That's good for a YouTube video. That's good for a Facebook post. It's good for anything, right? It's just a universal formula for sales material. So pretty cool. Okay, now let's talk about traffic. And this is the one that seems like obvious to everybody. Like people get hung up on it. And that's fine. It's okay to get hung up on it. But what you have to understand is this is obvious, but these things are very important and they're not as obvious. You think you can do this, you think you can do this, you think you can do this, and this is your problem. But really what happens is this ends up not being that hard, and then once you get it, this is all jacked up so you don't sell anything. See, if this sales material is jacked up, you're not going to sell anything. If this automated website's messed up, you're not going to sell anything, or you're going to sell very little. If this product's wrong, you're going to get refunds and you're not going to sell much. Okay, so that's what's going to happen. So it's all important. So what do I use for traffic right now? How do I generate results like this? Okay, let's focus on free funnels because that's my most successful launch to date. So let's focus on that. What did I use for traffic when it comes to free funnels? Here's my main traffic sources with free funnels, and I'll put them to you in order of importance, right? So one, I'll put them to you in order of how much traffic was generated. Okay, let's do it that way. And I want to make this a little bit smaller, you guys. A little bit smaller. All right, cool. So one, JV traffic, right? And that's another word for affiliates, right? I recruited affiliates to push my product, right? And I'll talk more about that in a minute. But I recruited affiliates. I paid them 100% of the front end offer, okay? And let's talk about that just a little bit more so you guys know what I mean, okay? So if we go to, let's go in here. Let's look at the JV page. If you were an affiliate and you were going to promote free funnels, you would have hit this page, okay? And this map told you what you stood to earn, okay? On the front end, you earned 100% of this amount. Throughout the entire funnel, you earned 50% of these amounts, right? So a potential of over $125 a sale plus reoccurring, right? And $350 in affiliate prizes because I had a contest. Okay, I had a contest for this thing, and $200 first place, $100 for second place, $50 for third place. Now, some of this might seem overwhelming to you, and that's okay if it does, because you got to understand, when you're at the beginning, you don't need to worry about what's happening at the middle. You just need to worry about what's happening at the beginning. But it's nice to know what's happening in the middle and kind of keep it under your hat a little bit, just so you kind of know what's down the road a little bit, so you kind of know what direction you're heading, you know, so you kind of got a benchmark for where you're heading. But this is what I offered affiliates, right? This is what I did. Now, does this alone attract affiliates? Do you attract affiliates with just this kind of setup alone? No, man, no, you don't. I mean, someone wanted me to promote a product just yesterday. They were giving $20,000 in affiliate prizes away, right? So this little $350 contest don't really mean much. It's just a little something, to get the competition going, you know, competition going to get people trying to win, you know, competing. It's competition because, you know, I'm an affiliate, you know, and affiliates are competitive. We want to win. So anyways, that's what the map looked like, okay? Let me make sure I'm not losing my train of thought. So yeah, so that's JV traffic, right? And I pushed JV traffic, and that was affiliates. The second thing I did was I pushed email traffic, right? I have a list, right? And my list has about 5,000 people on it. And I sent out multiple emails during my launch to attract those people to my sales page, right? So this is my second source of very, very targeted traffic, okay? And you might think, well, I don't have an email list. Okay, so you don't have an email list. If you want to do this for a job, you start working on it. Because what did I say earlier? Your audience is the key, and the email list is the core of your audience, okay? Now I'm going to give you 2 more traffic sources, and I'm going to tell you which one's the most important, okay, out of all these, all right? So the third one I used was YouTube, right? And you guys are watching a video right now. This is a video that will hopefully drive traffic to my sales page. This video will live on YouTube indefinitely, and it will drive traffic to my sales page, like a commercial that's just sitting out there on YouTube working for me 24 hours a day, when I'm awake, when I'm asleep, when I'm at the grocery store, you know, whatever I'm doing. This video is sales material that will continue to work for me, right? And, you know, the more people you have subscribed to your channel and the more people who care about your videos, the better it will work for you, right? You also have the option of running paid traffic, right? I can take this video, if I find a lot of value in it, maybe I'll just run some paid advertising. Maybe I'll put this video in front of other similar videos where I know people are looking to figure out how to do information product launching or internet marketing, and I'll put this video in front of those videos. And maybe it'll work for me in more ways, right? And then my fourth one was Facebook, right? I used Facebook to drive traffic as well. All right. Now you might think, well, did you use Facebook paid advertising? No, I didn't use Facebook paid advertising. I used free Facebook advertising. I was free. I used all organic traffic from Facebook, and you know, and how did I do that? Well, I did it because I have 3,300 friends on Facebook, and they all care about making money on the internet. Every one of them, right? You see my banner? My banner is advertising space for me, okay? It's advertising space. So that's kind of a basic idea of how I did that. Now, obviously, you guys, yes, inside launch levels, I go much deeper into my strategies. Obviously, it's a case study. I walk you step by step into that. So yeah, if you want to know more about that, obviously, you can learn it there. So these are my big traffic sources. These are my big traffic sources right here. And if you think about it, you know, I mean, how much traffic did I generate? Almost 15,000 visitors hit that sales page, over 1,000 sales, right? So pretty good, pretty good. And you might think, well, Affiliate Command only had 97 sales, 96 sales. Well, how much does Affiliate Command cost? I mean, think about it. Affiliate Command only had 96 sales. Okay, well, Affiliate Command is a $197 product. So it's a different ball game. You know, you're not going to get as many sales with a $197 product. So cool, very, very cool. So let's go ahead and get back. So this is kind of the basic setup. And I think that with traffic, you guys, here's the obstacles people face with traffic. Okay, they want to go buy some traffic. They want it to happen quickly for them, okay? And when you buy traffic, it is cold traffic. Have you ever walked into a bar, saw a cute girl or a cute guy, you know, who you thought was interesting and cute? Did you walk up to them and ask them to marry you? Did you ever do that? Have you ever walked into a bar and saw someone and said, you know what, I'm going to make that girl my wife? And just walked up to them and married them? No, and asked them to marry you. You didn't, because if you would have, they probably would have threw a drink in your face, right? People don't do that. So what do we do when we want to, you know, possibly make someone our girlfriend or have a future with that person? We walk up to them and talk to them and start a conversation with them, right? And then as we get to know them, maybe we call them, maybe we just kind of develop the relationship, right? And we just kind of, look, I'm probably the wrong person to be giving you relationship advice, okay? But it's just an analogy, man. It's just an analogy. But the point is, you know, a series of interactions with this person, we kind of display our worth to them. We kind of show them that we're worthy, we're righteous, we're good person, we're good people, right? And as you get to know that person and you guys get to know each other, then boom, 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 pretty soon you're married, right? Cool. We all know it's probably not that simple, but it's a really good analogy for what you try to do with traffic. When you try to buy traffic with solo ads, or you try to buy traffic like with Facebook, or you try to buy clicks, when you're buying traffic, here's what you have to understand. When you put those people on your list, they are cold. Just because you put them on your list, it doesn't make them part of your audience. You are going to have to work on making them part of your audience. And you do that with email. You do that with email that provides value and that builds rapport, okay? You have to build rapport with them. It's not enough just to teach them things. You also have to get them to like you, right? And you do that by telling stories. You can tell a story about a joke you heard today. You can tell a story about a blog post you read yesterday. You can tell a story about how your dog pooped on the neighbor's sidewalk the other day. You know, tell stories. Relate it to lessons. Relate it to actionable content. And put that kind of stuff in your emails, and that builds rapport with people. But you're going to have to do that when you're buying traffic, right? You don't have to do it as much when you're getting traffic from YouTube. You don't have to do it as much if you're putting people on your email from your blog or from Facebook, because these people have already been warmed up. They already got to know you a little bit. It's a little bit different. But when you're buying traffic, because everybody wants to buy traffic because it feels like it's going to be much quicker. And it is much quicker, but it only works if you understand the science of building rapport. Because if you don't build rapport, it's no different than walking into that bar, seeing that cute girl and asking her to marry you. It's no difference. It's going to fail. It's going to fail 99 out of 100 times. And the one time it doesn't fail, you probably don't want to be with that girl. You probably don't want to be with that girl, and you probably don't want that person on your list. So that's it, man. That is it. Yeah. What I want to do now is I want to stop the screen share, and I want to go over here, and I want to just kind of talk to you guys for a minute. Did those things make sense to you guys? Did that help in any way? Did that provide some value to you guys? I'm just going to read some of these comments here. Just kind of reading some comments. So what did this guy? I think a lot of these comments are people just talking to each other, and I can respect that. Does anyone have a question for me right now? Because I can see what you guys are saying now, and I just want to check to see if anybody has a question for me, and I'll answer it for sure. Hope everybody's doing great out there. It's a good way to spend my Friday, man. This is way better than, like, you know, being stupid. This is a way better situation than being really stupid on a Friday night. This is a much better situation. The automated sales page, what program do you use to create? Okay, so Nick, I use WordPress. First of all, I have a simple WordPress site, and I use a product called Thrive Content Builder, and you can get that over at thrivethemes.com. This all makes sense? Good, Linda, I'm glad. So yeah, Thrive. And then when we talk about how did I put the funnel together, how do I make it automated, how does it go, like, where when they buy this product they automatically go to this sales page, and then they get shuffled around to different sales pages. How do I make stuff like that happen? Okay, so that is all happening on Warrior Plus. On the Warrior Plus platform where I sell through, I build the funnel on Warrior Plus. So I create the pages on my website using Thrive Content Builder, and then I create the funnel on Warrior Plus, and I just plug those pages into it. Linda says, is it hard to place a product on JVZoo? No, it's not hard at all, Linda. I actually started out on JVZoo, and then I moved over to Warrior Plus. And if you want to know why I moved over to Warrior Plus, it's because it's a little bit smaller, and it was an easier place to network, you know? So if you're kind of like a little fish in a really big ocean, like, no one notices you, right? But if you're like a little fish and you move to a smaller pond, it's a little bit easier to grow and get noticed and network with other people, because a little bit quicker you grow and people start noticing you, and you start to network with other marketers, because the way you move ahead faster in this business is you network with people, right? You know, because there's kind of a cycle to it. You launch a product, and then you try to, you know, do some affiliate marketing, right? And then you launch another product, you try to do some affiliate marketing. So you kind of go back and forth a little bit. You don't have to, but I do. Yeah, absolutely, Nick, no problem. But no, Linda, Warrior Plus and JVZoo, they're about the same. They're about the same when it comes to technical difficulty. Putting a product on those platforms are about the same in technical difficulty. They're not hard. The more numbers you push, like when you push larger numbers, you start to notice the percentages they take. You know, Warrior Plus takes about 5%. You know, when you launch a product per transaction, you know, and I use PayPal. PayPal takes, I think, 2.9% plus 30 cents on each transaction. So when you start doing a lot of transactions, sometimes you start to see that. You start to see that adding up. You really see it adding up on your profit loss statements. You know, because when you do this and you're running a business, this is what you do for work. You kind of make these little things called profit loss statements every month, and you do it. You don't have to do it if you don't want to, but I mean, it helps a lot, you know, so you can see what's happening in your business. And when I do my profit loss statements is when I really notice, like, what PayPal takes from me and what Warrior Plus takes from me. So Linda says she has Thrive and it's great. That's awesome, Linda. That's awesome. I love Thrive. I have Thrive Leads as well, and Thrive Leads is really awesome. Thrive Content Builder is really awesome. So yeah. A lot of people like ClickFunnels. Now, if you're going to get ClickFunnels, you don't need Thrive Lead. You don't need Thrive Content Builder if you're going to get ClickFunnels. You don't even need a website if you're going to get ClickFunnels. ClickFunnels is like an all-in-one solution. But just keep in mind, ClickFunnels is expensive. ClickFunnels is about $100 a month is what ClickFunnels is, and you're not going to pay $100 a month to have a website. So it's a very expensive all-in-one solution. So just keep that in mind. But anyways, had a lot of fun talking to you guys tonight. I hope you guys are doing fantastic. I don't want to take up too much of your time here. I think I'm getting ready to head out of here, go hang out with my family for a little bit tonight. And I just want to invite you all. I put a link. Yeah, you're right, Linda. You don't mind expenses because it means you're making money. Absolutely. That's a good way to look at it, Linda. Definitely. Yeah, no problem, Nick. Guys, I'd love to invite you now to check out Launch Levels. I'll put a link in the description. Yeti says, but without ClickFunnels, all of the other stuff put together, grow much will one spend a month? How much will one spend a month without ClickFunnels? Okay, that's a good question, Yeti. Okay, so without ClickFunnels is about $100 a month, okay? So let's break this down. You're going to pay about $100 a year for hosting, okay? So, 12 divided by 100. You're paying about $5 or $7 a month for hosting. You're going to pay about $10 a year for registration of your domain. So a little less than $1 a month. You pay for it yearly, but it's about $10. And you're going to pay a little less than $1. So what are we at now? We're at $7 plus another $1 for hosting, for registration. Let's just say that's $8 a month for registration and for hosting. If you want to get the setup I got, you want to get Thrive Content Builder, that's going to cost you about $100. That's a one-time fee. $100 one-time fee. So if we divide that one-time fee of $100, we divide that up over a year, that's $8.33 a month. So we're already paying about $8 a month for the other stuff. So that takes us to $16 a month. Now, keep in mind, after the first year, that fee for Thrive Content Builder is going to drop off because it's just a one-time fee of $100. But for the first year, we'll talk about $16. Now, you also need an autoresponder. You need an autoresponder, and the autoresponder is the thing you really need. Okay, so when you're first starting out, you're going to get 30 days free. That doesn't really matter too much because most of you guys aren't going to make money within the first 30 days. If you do, you're a freaking unicorn, right? There's a lot of things you have to learn and get good at. But you're going to end up paying about $20 a month for an Aweber account or a GetResponse account. So now here we are. But let's keep something in mind, Yeti. You're going to need an autoresponder if you have ClickFunnels too. ClickFunnels isn't an autoresponder. So I guess it's not fair to count the autoresponder expense. So basically, what are we at? We're at like $16 for the first year. And then after that, it's less than $10 a month to do it yourself. WordPress is free. So yeah, dude, you're basically spending less than $10 a month to do all this stuff. If you're considering what ClickFunnels does for you. Linda asked if I'm on the same time every week. Linda, I actually am not on at the same time every week. I usually put at least one video out a week, but I'm not usually on at the same time every week. I should though, Linda. I should be. Linda, what time should I be on every week? What's the best day and time to be on every week? Tell me. You guys tell me what's the best day and time to be on every week. Linda says, if you do free funnels, you will see you can get the same products much cheaper. Yes, absolutely right. Absolutely. That's true. Very, very true. Very true. Linda's right. I have a product called Free Funnels, and It shows you how to do everything for free. So yeah, you can do the free everything. So yeah, absolutely. There is a free option out there for everything, you guys. There is. That's just the way it is. Music says every investment depends on ROI. Even if I invest 1 million to get 2 million, it's a good investment. Yes, it is, Music. However, I don't know that investing in ClickFunnels is a good investment for newbies. I think it might be a good investment for people who are a little bit more experienced, but newbies don't know how to make money. They don't know how to do anything yet. So investing $100 a month is a pretty good way to start spending money out of your own pocket and get really frustrated in a few months and probably give up. That's what I'm kind of thinking. I would love to see the numbers on how many people give up after 2 or 3 or 4 months of spending $100 a month on ClickFunnels. I'd love to see it, because what ClickFunnels is not going to do is teach you how to be a good marketer. So, that's, and I'm not hating on ClickFunnels. I think ClickFunnels is great, you guys, but here's something I want you guys to understand about ClickFunnels, okay? ClickFunnels has a great affiliate program, all right? So the reason you're seeing so many people use ClickFunnels is because the really good affiliate program is part of their brand awareness. When you see websites out there that have the little ClickFunnels logo in the bottom corner, that's an affiliate link. That's an affiliate link. And there's nothing wrong with that. People are using ClickFunnels. They're proud to be using ClickFunnels. ClickFunnels makes a lot of things easy for you, but just understand ClickFunnels has an amazing affiliate program, and that's why a lot of people promote ClickFunnels. But you have to understand you're paying a lot of money for that ease of use, to not have a website, to not have, pay for hosting. You're paying a lot for that ease of use. And, if your business cannot recoup that cost, you're in trouble. Music had a good point. Investments depend on ROI, but what is your ROI when you're first getting started? That's what I want to know. How much money are you making? How long before you start recouping, right? So, Linda says, don't forget, you get a free t-shirt with ClickFunnels. Yeah, you get a free t-shirt. Well, I'm in Oz, so I have to convert times. This time suits me. Early Saturday morning. Okay, gotcha. Early Saturday morning, huh? Okay, cool. All right, guys, I don't mean to hate on ClickFunnels. There's nothing wrong with ClickFunnels. I just want you guys to understand what you're getting, and, can you do it? If you don't feel confident that you can make at least at least really $200 or $300 a month. If you can't make $200 or $300 a month, you shouldn't have any business getting ClickFunnels. Not when you can get just hosting and a website and, install simple WordPress. You can buy a Thrive Content Builder for $100, and that's it. And then just go. You need an autoresponder. Now that's something you need to invest in as a good autoresponder. But other than that, nothing's stopping you. So, anyways, guys, I think that's about it for me. I hope you guys are having a great Friday evening, and I've really enjoyed talking to you guys, man. I hope I've been able to provide some value to you guys. I love to see you guys on my download page, so check out Launch Levels. It's a great product, and I think you'll really enjoy it. Hope to see you guys inside, and I will wrap it up now. Good talking to everybody. Be safe out there this weekend. Peace, you guys.